I really hope you guys like trees and plants, because today, trees and plants
is what we're doing.
Yeah, it's literally what we're doing.
We're gonna look at all the trees and plants and probably some really cool sculptures.
So we have left Michigan and we are now
just outside of Chicago. I think it's pronounced Lisle, or L-I-S-L-E, Illinois.
And our first stop, well, the reason why we came here to begin with is the Morton Arboretum.
Yeah, we specifically came this way just so we could stop this place because we had seen these really cool sculptures online, which kind of drew us here, but this place is actually huge and very cool.
It's got like 33 parking lots. We stopped by the visitor center. There's a lot here to do, so let's get to exploring. What are you taking a picture of?
This thing.
That thing. What is that thing?
It looks like a daffodil, kind of, but not exactly, really, ish.
Okay, so she's taking a picture of what may or may not be a daffodil. We're off to a good start.
Plant identification 101.
So I know what you're thinking. You're like, the Arboretum, that's nice and all. Who founded it and when was it founded? Don't worry, I got your back on this one. The gentleman who founded it was Joy Sterling Morton. The place was founded in 1922. And you're like, well, who's this Joy Sterling Morton guy you keep talking about? So go to your cupboard right now. If you have Morton salt in there, he founded that company. Did you know that?
So fascinating, Jed.
I know. The more you know.
Good facts, good facts. Let's consider that the tree has a spirit and what that spirit has seen. So when we first read about this arboretum, we heard that there were trolls here. And if you saw our video from Breckenridge, we actually saw one of Thomas Dambo's trolls when we visited there. So we're really excited because there were supposed to be 5 of those, or 6, or something. Unfortunately, earlier this year, being 2021, they took the trolls down. Sad, because it would have been really cool to see, because who doesn't want to go on a troll hunt, right? That's okay, because they replaced it with something equally as impressive. This is an exhibition called Human Nature. It's by an artist called Daniel Popper. He's from South Africa, and these pieces are absolutely stunning.
Your chainsaw's in the background. I guess they're cutting down all the trees. But anyway, no, they're not. Not really. The first sculpture that we're going to see is called Hollow. It is absolutely breathtaking. It's made out of wood, steel, and concrete, but the exterior looks like wood. And she has her chest open, and you can actually walk inside. And there's all these little roses that are sculpted metal roses that are kind of, I guess, attached on the inside. Really kind of thought-provoking and beautiful. So the second Daniel Popper sculpture that we've come across is called Sentient. He has put like a quote for each piece that he's put in the park. I guess it's something to ponder while you look at the sculpture or the artwork itself.
So his quote for this particular structure is, "Human consciousness grows out of nature and the mind opens in meditation." And I can totally see that. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen walnuts before, but they have some walnut trees here. So this is what a walnut looks like on the tree. And then this one actually had some of it peeled back, and you can see the shell inside, and inside that is a walnut. Cool, huh?
It's really relaxing just kind of walking through like the trees and the fields. They encourage you to walk through the fields and just enjoy the nature, and it's so nice.
There are 16 miles of trails here, so in the summertime you can walk through, there are portions that you can bike through, people come here to run, and then in the wintertime people actually snowshoe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Literally and figuratively.
That's really cool. So the whole collection here is meant to represent the connection between human and nature, thus the name Human Nature. This particular sculpture here is called Umi. The quote that he has for that, "These sculptures speak to our spiritual connection to trees." And so this one's really cool because when you look at her, you can see how her body is kind of made of the branches of a tree, and it's just really beautiful.
I almost feel like she looks like, this is the womb, she's pregnant. You can actually crawl inside there, and I think it's kind of, we're children of the earth. That's kind of how I interpret it. So we just grabbed a quick bite to eat at the little cafe right here. What is it? What's the name of the cafe?
One moment, please. Ginkgo Restaurant.
Ginkgo Restaurant. So this little place behind me, I had the salmon BLT. It was pretty tasty. I enjoyed it.
And I had like a spicy chicken Nashville style sandwich. It was pretty good. It's no Hattie B's.
The really cool thing about this is the little dining area. It actually looks out on the little lake over here, and it's a really beautiful place to grab lunch. But what we're going to show you next is absolutely amazing. See, isn't it amazing? It's a hedge maze. It has 7 plant rooms that you're supposed to find, and then there's a 60-foot sycamore tree that has, I guess, a viewing platform. If this video comes out, then we made it. If it didn't, then we're lost in the maze. So I let her go first. That means that if we get lost, it's her fault, and it's not my fault. Brilliant. Sandy's already leading us astray. Hey look, our first dead end. That only took like 2 seconds.
Smart people would have taken a picture of the map.
So we found our way to the 60-foot sycamore tree and the viewing platform. You can actually see the entire maze from here.
Yeah, it's really cool. Jed's going to remember every little detail so we can find our way out.
That is a lie. It's what we do to you on this channel. We just sit here and lie to you.
We lie to you all the time.
All the time. So we have successfully navigated the maze. Super proud of ourselves. We're not going to starve and die in there. I want you guys to hang on. We still haven't, I think there's 2 more. Sandy, 2 more?
2 more of the sculptures from the Human Nature that we have to see.
2 more of the sculptures from the Human Nature exhibit. First, since we're on the other side of the park, Sandy wants to stop inside the gift shop first, which I don't really want to, yeah. So Sandy likes to look at every single little thing. We're not getting that. No. I just follow around and tell her that we're not getting that. So next up in the Human by Nature collection, we have...
Human by Nature?
Human.
Nature.
Human Nature.
This is heartwood.
This is hardwood. This thing.
So the cool thing about this is the concept is that everybody, trees and people, we all have our unique identity. So when you look at the sculpture on the right side, on the inner side, a human fingerprint, and then on the inside of the left is the rings of a tree, both are which are unique identities to both trees and people. So it's kind of cool.
People are trees. Trees are people.
Pretty much. So the last piece of artwork today is called Basilica.
As you noticed in this piece that there's hands reaching out. So the artist says that it symbolizes nature reaching out for us as well as welcoming us in.
To it. Very representative of like connectedness and diversity. Thank you, tree.
See, look, the tree's like throwing stuff at us.
Throwing stuff at us. Very like I said, very representative of diversity and interconnectedness of like everyone, how we're all interconnected. So there are some huge roots that are like kind of lead out into the hands of this, and those are said to be like arteries and veins of the human body, providing nourishment to the body in the same way that those roots provide nourishment to the trees.
This was way more enjoyable than I thought it would be.
Boom, that's the day.
It was actually a really relaxing day. I suggest if you come to the Morton Arboretum that you just spend the whole day here.
Yeah, so we got here, what time did we get here, like 10?
Yeah, something like that.
We got here like 10 this morning, and it's like
5.
Yeah, so we spent pretty much the whole day just kind of walking around, because there's tons of trails, cool things to see. You can have lunch.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty tasty.
They actually encourage picnicking here, so you can just
bring a picnic lunch and
take the family or just you, or I mean, I'm not here to judge you. I mean, whoever you want to take out into a field and eat a sandwich with.
We did also want to mention, so if you're not able to walk long distances or whatever, there's driving paths through the entire things with parking. That's why there are 33 parking lots, is because there are little parking lots scattered all over the driving paths, so you can drive from place to see stuff. So if you can't walk long distances, you can still come out and enjoy it.
And because we're here on a Wednesday, we save $5. It costs us what?
Come on Wednesday. It's normally $16 and we pay $11.
Yeah.
So Wednesday's the day to come. This is highly recommended.
Alright guys, you know what to do at this point in the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, All right, guys, that's going to do it for now. And until next time, stay wonderful.
Call it a day.